There was a point in my life that I I used to tell myself that I was not built for this world. That I was unworthy to live. I thought that I was different and that I don't matter. I was so anxious. I was so sad and stressed out, man. And in my early teenage years, I was not happy. That's why I have changed my life completely. And maybe you don't know that you're happy. Maybe you're just pretending to be happy. Are you truly happy? If you say to yourself, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, then you're not. Because if you actually loved yourself, you wouldn't be even saying that in your head because you already know that you love yourself. I used to be so down bad that I will actually be so desperate. I'll get online girlfriends on Discord. E-dating, bro. I'll probably find some screenshots, maybe from my phone or whatever. That was like in maybe 2023. Started in 2022, maybe. I didn't. I couldn't talk to any girl, bro. At school, mostly. Eye contact, forget about it. I was like looking like everywhere, like holy shit, like where do I look at? Just look into her eyes, bro. Like just look into her, like bro. I don't know, bro. I was kind of weird. Every time I was having the opportunity to meet a girl, like maybe in a friend group, I would freeze. My personality would actually change. My friends would be asking, am I okay? Because that's not how I act. I was not being myself because I was just, my heart was pumping, bro. Just because a girl was next to me. Not even talking to me. Because I couldn't even talk to her. So I got tired. I got ignored. And what I did was change. Now, how did I do it? Well, I did it by myself. I didn't need anyone to help me. You don't need anyone to help you. You can start now. You can start today. Who's going to stop you, man? Only you, bro. Stop giving excuses. How are you going to start? You won't start. Don't say one day you're gonna do this or that. You'll never. You'll never do it. Now this is my story. Inspire you guys to do the same as me. Because you were born to be the best version of yourself. You're being the worst. You may know that already. High school. High school was when I started to break, kind of. Social media has made the world so like dumb, bro. Snapchat streaks, Instagram reels. You see a lot of lust on there. And lust is a very big part of why you're afraid to speak to anyone, to any woman. Because lust is everywhere these days. What I did, I deleted it. You can speak to your friends on Messenger, bro. Like, you don't need Instagram reels. That's what's pushing you back, and you might not even know it. People are going to question you a lot. Why are you doing this? It don't help. Well, they don't know because they never tried it. They're just talking shit. Okay? They're just trying to pull you back in because it makes them feel a little better. Because they know that it's their problem too. Well, it don't have to be your problem too. Okay? Delete Snapchat. Delete Instagram. All of those fucking Clash Royale delete it, bro. Everywhere I walk, everywhere at school, like at break, I always see someone playing Clash Royale. Like, what's so fun about it, bro? Like, I just don't get it. What's so like fun about it? I don't know. Then you ask yourself, why are you not the same as these people? You want to know something? You don't want to be like these people. They might be good at talking to girls, they might be charismatic, but look at them, bro. Do you see them as this ambitious person with goals and values and a clear mind? Wise people, if not, they're going to go downhill someday. Someday, they're going to feel bad about themselves. That's how it is. Why? That's how it is. People go up, people go down. If you're on self-improvement, you always go up. There's like bumps over here, but you still go up, you know? There's like, hard hills, and you go down, but you still go up, you know? But them, mostly just like that. So look, it's never going to be a straight line, but you can avoid the bad things very faster than them. So now let's get to the actual video, the actual story that I'm about to tell you. In grade 8, I fell in love with a classmate. She was beautiful. In my eyes, she was. She was interesting and all that. I was not interesting at all. So I knew that it couldn't really work out, you know? I would just keep staring at her, you know? And I never approached her. Like, okay, I did the once. It was the most awkward shit ever, you know? At least I tried. You know? Because one time, I messaged her on Discord, okay? So this girl messaged me back. And what's crazy is she actually talked to me. I was shocked. I was so hyped up. I was so happy. I was legitimately jumping like a fucking kid, bro. I was a kid, but I was, I was so damn happy. That was like I have a chance. This could actually work with this girl. Now, we talked on actually we just messaged on Discord. It was not really a call or anything. Cuz I couldn't call her cuz like like what do you want me to say, Like I don't know. I'm so scared. Yeah. When it was I think it was Monday. It was after weekend, okay? I was talking to her the whole weekend. We were in music class. And I thought and she's right in front of me, okay? Like she's right here. Like the camera, that's where she was, but facing in the back, and I had a thought in my head, okay? I want to say something to her, but I don't know what. You know what I should have done is, talked to her normally and say hi, Well, I did that, but in the wrong way, though. I went up to her. Everybody was sitting. It was just me that stood up, went next to her, and said, Hi. You know, she was like looking at me. What the fuck does this guy doing here, bro? Like, what does he want from me? Well, I was kind of craving that love, I was fantasizing that moment, but I made it kind of a shitty one, though. And that's where I fell into a hole, a rut. Because after that, I felt like shit. She was looking at me weirdly, and I thought to myself, what the fuck was I doing? Why did I do that? So we never actually texted each other again. Well, because I did not, but she never texted me again. And now it was the end of the year. She actually switched schools. She went to another school. I never saw her again. I was still in that state that I was sad, maybe not depressed, but I was acting like I was actually depressed. So I was desperate for love. I wanted her so badly that I was always locking myself in my room, listening to XXX or whatever, or Juice World alone, crying actually, because I knew that I would never speak to a girl again. Like, I was so bad at it. Now, I knew that I had to change. I didn't know how, but I was slowly doing it. That's when I discovered self improvement. It was actually a video. You might know the YouTuber if you watch the same content as me. His name is Hamza. Now he saved me from that rut. I I understood that I should stop giving a shit, first of all, and just improve my life. Now, I'm not going to go in the details of how I did it. That's going to be another video. But I did the smallest change, and that is to find peace within me, love myself that much that I didn't need validation from anyone. I didn't need encouragement. I only needed to fix my life. That's what I did. I cut all of the distractions. I went to the gym for the first time in my life, and I was fat. That was like 185, I think. Now I'm like 157. So, yo, congratulations to myself, bro. Yo, I kind of I kind of did it. So now my mom's calling me. I'll be right back, guys. So back to it. So don't stay in that same rut as me. There is billions of girls in the planet, bro. That one girl, forget about it, okay? It's she's not there, she's not there. Don't try, don't force yourself to chase her, bro. Don't message her on and try to find her on Instagram, and that's what I did. But then I was deeply depressed, man. I was not doing anything productive for self improvement. Was always on the computer, over here streaming Twitch, and I was imagining her watching my streams, watching me play. I think it was Red Dead Redemption 2 or some shit like that. I wanted her to watch me play. Like, it's crazy though, you know? I never called her. I just messaged her because that was the easiest way to speak to her because I didn't have the courage to speak to her, like actually. So when I got the courage to speak with any girl, and when I was going to be rejected, I was not in that rut anymore. I wouldn't go back to that rut. I would continue my journey no matter what. Find another person. When I was in that rut, there was a game that I would usually go to find love. Fake love, I guess, because I was going on VR chat. Probably know the game. It's a social game where you meet people and you connect with people in virtual reality. Now, I had a VR headset. I would get crushes on that game. I was getting girls on that game. I was in a avatar, so it was not me. It was maybe like some kind of character from a movie, whatever. Or I deeply fell in love with this one girl too, on that game. I used to log on it every day, and guess how much I would play that game per day. I would go to school, okay? And when I come back from school, immediately I would go on the VR and play until 8, 9 p.m. I didn't have the time to do my fucking homework. I was on that game like 20, like, when it was the weekend, I remember probably get on at 10 a.m., maybe finish at like 4 o'clock. I had nothing done that day. Such a waste of time. Sure, I met some people to talk to and socialize. Those people now, I don't remember a single person that I spoke to in my VR chat days. Maybe one or two, and there's some girls that I remember that I was speaking to, but I don't talk to them anymore. That's how a waste of time that was. So don't be in a rut, you know? Stay out of it. Learn about growth and make a change. I'm glad that I was in that rut because I have lessons to share and experiences that I want to share with you guys because I can educate you guys. I am 16 years old. I'm teaching you this in my days where I was in that rut. 2 years ago, I was a loser. I'm still my development stage. I can I can inspire you. You're probably younger too. I don't know a lot of young self development YouTubers or influencers. I don't know that much on YouTube. And whenever I learn something, I share it on YouTube. That's how I grow, and that's how you grow. Together we grow. Now this is the end of the video. Hope you learned something. I just shared my story to inspire you and for you to relate to me. Because I can show you the ways, but I'm still in the development stage. But you're going to always be in that development stage all your life, you know. Me is just the beginning of it. And I have a lot to learn and a lot to share. So I hope you stick around, man, and have a good day.